Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
All right, welcome to the official Fight Week press conference ahead of Friday Night Boxing live on BT Sport. We've got an absolute cracker of a main event. Mark Heffron and Denzel Bentley collide in their rematch. For anyone that's seen the first fight, you know what a tremendous fight that was. It was scored a rare unanimous draw. Each judge scored it 95-95. Both men believe that they won the fight. Both men today will state their case as to why they think they won that fight and why they think they're going to win the rematch. This time, the stakes are higher. This time, the British Middleweight Championship is on the line, recently vacated by Liam Williams. 12 rounds this time as well, and it all happens Friday night live on BT Sport. Let's crack on with it. Denzel, I'm going to come to you first. 95-95. This fight has been scored a unanimous draw. What went through your head when you heard that?
Bit disappointed. I thought I nicked it. I thought the last round, gave me the decision. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're in a better position now, and I got to make this one count.
Were you disappointed with the scores, or were you a little bit disappointed with yourself?
That's a good question. Maybe a bit of both, but like the scores mainly. But I thought I'd done what I needed to do, apart from falling asleep in the middle rounds, which allowed them to come back into the fight. But other than that, it was more so the scorecards.
A clear Denzel Bentley win in your eyes?
Yeah.
Mark, how many times have you watched the fight back?
Watched the fight about 10 or 11 times now. So I see the same thing every time, and I definitely think I won the fight. So
what are you seeing every time? What makes you think that you did more than Denzel?
I just feel like I landed the much more bigger shots, the more work, and I feel like I landed the cleaner shots.
It was yourself that was knocked down in the fight as well. Talk me through that knockdown. Were you hurt?
Not at all. Not one bit was I hurt. It was I was more off balance than anything, because I got straight back up, and I was got straight back on with it, and I feel like I won the rest of the round.
You've gone on record saying that Denzel is deluded, because obviously he's been saying that he's won. So why is he deluded? Why is he so far wrong?
Because he's deluded because I clearly won the fight, and he thinks he won the fight.
Are you deluded, Denzel?
Listen, there's one person saying they won every single round of that fight. There's only one person that's deluded here.
You scored the knockdown in that fight as well. Did you think you hurt him?
No, I knew I didn't hurt him, but he just walked into a shot and he panicked and he went down. But I knew he wasn't ready to go. That's why I didn't jump on him. So, yeah, he's right. He wasn't hurt.
There was a point in the fight where it looked like you were hurt. There was a very clean shot landed by Mark. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Were you hurt?
It was a good shot. Yeah, I wasn't hurt. It buzzed me, but it didn't hurt as if like, oh, damn, I got to get away from it. It buzzed me a bit. My chin was in the air. I was a bit tired. He caught me with a good shot. Took me 2 seconds and I recovered.
What can Mark do differently in the rematch?
You have to ask him. I have no clue.
Oh, we'll ask him, but what do you think he can do differently?
I ain't got a clue what he can do different. You got to ask him.
What can you change, Mark? Do you feel you need to change anything?
We've made a few changes. You'll see on the night.
And obviously now you've been with Michael Jennings a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I think maybe you'd only been together 5 weeks or so leading up to the first fight. Yeah. How much of a difference is that going to make that you've had a longer time with him?
I'd been in the gym with Michael 1 week, and then we got the fight day. And what was the question you asked then? Is
it going to make much of a difference now that you've had a longer camp with him?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Because the last camp was more just getting fit and just getting fit for the fight, basically. And this camp we've got a good game plan. Made a few changes, and yeah.
Denzel, you're fighting a lot right now. You might be the most active fighter in lockdown. You were out in July against Mick Hall. It wasn't an easy fight. Obviously, you came through it. You stopped him, but he had a very hard head. You told me that night. You fought Mark, obviously, in September, and now you're fighting Mark again. Are you tired?
No, I'm alright. I'm happy. I'm active. You know, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to fight to fight at all, let alone fight as much times as I have. So I'm grateful. I'm happy, and I appreciate it.
It felt like you changed your style a bit from what we're used to. Obviously, the level of opposition has gone up. You aren't fighting journeymen anymore. This is Mark Heffron here, and it felt you went from a big power puncher to a bit of a mover. Talk us through that.
I didn't change anything. That's just, you know, a side you haven't seen before. So I don't know, unless you've seen me in a gym or something or in the amateurs, you know, I can do whatever I want to do in the ring kind of thing. So it is what it is. That's just a side. That's just a side I decided to show that day. The side that I thought would, you know, make me win the fight. Because you don't just go in there thinking, I'm going to run through everyone. You got to pick and choose your fights and think, I can win this way fighting this person that way, and I can win this way fighting that person that way. So that's the way I decided to fight that night.
Do you think you can improve based on the first performance? Do you feel you have to improve? Because obviously you thought you won the fight. So what do you need to do differently?
Yeah, I feel like I can improve in general, not just because of the fight, just in general. Like as I go further in my career, I'm going to improve. Like I've only been a pro 3 years, and I've got to this level, you know, quite quickly, despite not having a deep amateur career or winning a lot of things as an amateur and stuff. So I've improved quickly, you know, coming on to where I am now, and there's still more improvements to make, and I can always improve. So, yeah.
Mark, you landed a very big shot, it looked like, I think it was the 9th round. You've got a reputation as a bit of a fearsome power puncher. What does it do for you when you are landing so clean against Denzel and he's still there? What does that do for your confidence?
It doesn't into my confidence, really. It's just one of them things when you start stepping up levels, these just one shots don't knock them out, and that's where I've gone wrong in the past, like admiring my shots and stuff. And that's one thing that we've been working on with Michael, not admiring my shots and looking for that one shot, putting the shots together, and then I'll be getting the finishes, yeah.
Are you looking to take the decision out of the judges' hands this time and get the job done early?
I'm ready for a good solid 12 rounds, but if I take it out of the judges' hands, then yeah, definitely, yeah.
Now, Denzel, ahead of the first fight, you were just telling me, I'm going to win. This time I've seen a few interviews where you've actually said, tune in, because I'm going to stop him. Where are you finding that confidence after having gone 10 rounds with him last time? Don't tell me I'll see you on Friday.
It's not about finding confidence, it's just about knowing what I can do, and, you know, with the time I've had to prepare and all these things, I just know what I can do, and I feel like I'm going to stop him. That's it.
Were there chinks in the armour that you noticed in the first fight that maybe you didn't exploit?
Yeah, but I guess you could find that in anyone, innit? So I just feel like I can stop him.
Has he got the power to stop you, Mark?
Definitely not.
Made of stern stuff, huh?
Pardon?
You're made of stern stuff.
Yeah.
Has Mark got the power to stop you, Denzel?
You saw what happened in the first fight. He couldn't finish me then. He's not going to finish me now.
What are you going to do differently this time? How are you going to get the job done? How are you going to finish him?
You'll see on the night, Dev.
That's the one. Okay, British title this time is on the line. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to you to potentially walk away on Friday night as the British champion?
It means the absolute world to me. I just can't wait for it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, it's, the British title is just something every British fighter wants, and I feel like I should have been British champion now. If Jason Wellborn didn't pull out, I feel like I would have been British champion now. Obviously, I ended up stepping up a few levels and fighting Lee Williams. So yeah, this is my time.
This will be your second attempt at the British title. Denzel, it's your first crack at the British title. It's your first 12-rounder. Now, you've been accused of taking rounds off. This is 12 rounds now. How are you going to not take rounds off?
By fighting in the rounds, innit? I don't know. I'll do what I need to do. I'll be in that fight every round. So it's not a matter of taking rounds off or not taking rounds off. It's just a matter of, you know, boxing how I feel is appropriate to box on the night. So I done 12 rounds the last time, and I think I finished strong. So an extra 2 rounds won't hurt.
What would becoming the British middleweight champion mean to you?
It would mean a lot to me. I've been calling for this title for a while. I've been the only person actively calling for this title. So to finally get a chance to fight for it is good, and I'm actually excited to fight for it. I'm happy to fight for it, and you know, being a champion of your hometown is second to none, really. So I'm happy about that.
You've got a WBO ranking now as well, which probably caught your eye. Number 14 with the WBO. There's a lot of stake, isn't there?
Yeah, I think they saw the last fight. That's why.
What do you think of that world ranking on the line as well? It's a big opportunity.
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity. Yeah, it's a good ranking now.
What's your final message for Denzel before we go to face-offs?
Just hope you've worked hard, because I know I have, and I can't wait for it. Yeah.
Anything you want to say to Mark, Denzel?
Yeah, man, just show up on Friday.
I'll be there. Don't worry, Denzel.
You better be.
All right, gents, let's go to a face-off. Masks on, please.
Face the camera, guys.
Down here, please. Perfect.
Well done. Good. Well done, guys. Well done.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.